Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Downward TV. It's Jay.
It's Christian.
Steve.
See, they introduced each other today.
Yeah. They did it. We did it. Now you give us a round of applause.
Thank you.
Finally, he's right. Everybody's here this week.
This is actually the band. If you haven't seen them before,
never met them. You know, their names are hard to remember.
Here we have Asian Steve and Big Steve.
Oh,
That's what we call them. We don't know why.
A couple weeks ago, we showed you clips of the studio, and this week we were able to do a couple sample tracks, a couple of scratch tracks with the drums. Not we. I wasn't there. These dudes did it though.
The amazing thing is, we showed up just to practice. I was like, "Hey, Asian Steve, you want to practice?" And he was like, "Yeah, I want to practice." And then he showed up, and I said, "Look, I set up microphones around your drum set. Why don't we record something?" And he said, "Yeah, let's record something." So basically, you can tell us about what you did.
Well, Christian, I took the time and I love him for doing this. He took the Fruity Loops tracks and actually gave me a tempo behind it so I could play to a simulated guitar. So it was a lot easier for me to be able to do what I want to do and not have to worry about my timing. So that was awesome. We got all the tracks kind of done. You know how it goes with the sound quality.
Once again, I don't think they know.
Okay. We just did the sample audio tracks, overhead mics. They go over the drums on either side, just to kind of see how our recording room sounds, basically.
And now they know.
And now you know.
Now they know. So these aren't we're not recording yet. We're just dialing it in still.
Just getting a feel, like a new pair of shoes. You can't go running on your first day.
Can't.
But the best thing is, it sounds times 50.
Throw a little bit of moleskin on the heel.
Yeah.
Moleskin on the heel. You guys know about moleskin on the heel.
All I was gonna say. So what I was gonna say is the recycled trees and foam that we use behind the drum set. No, last time we talked to you, we were doing. What the fuck is so fun? We were talking about it earlier with the recording studio. We did put up the recycled trees and foam behind the drum set. It actually does help out a lot with the sound dampening from the cymbals being too over, filling the room with too much sound. The tom heads being able to be more dialed in. Just with the overhead mics, it does help out a lot. So I'm happy that we got that up. And then all we have to do is get the rest of the drum set mic, and we'll hopefully it'll sound better than it did on the scratch recording for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Now let's go over to our Asian news correspondent, Steve Tran, with our fan of the week.
All right, the fan of the week this week is Nicole M.
Yeah! What song she hit this time?
Fight Vertigo.
She
also
got Fight
Nothing
Vertigo.
Left to Lose.
She didn't say it all.
She didn't say the whole title.
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Nobody,
Fun fact.
Nobody did though.
Fun fact about our fan of the week. Literally jumped out of a plane, so out of a flight. She got vertigo maybe.
What?
And then she named the title. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
she said she went skydiving.
Oh!
I haven't seen the proof, so
Wow.
she might be lying.
That was a weird way to say that Nicole M went skydiving. I like it though.
I've always wanted to go skydiving.
I like
That's
it.
awesome.
I thought you wanted to go guy diving.
No.
About that time to shout out some peeps.
Shout out!
Ah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Why? I want to talk a little bit about, why? Shout out peeps.
Yeah, you gotta understand where we're coming from when we do shout outs.
Yeah. To the average viewer, they're probably like, meh, commercials. And it's
Right.
it's not even like that.
It's not like that.
It's so difficult as an artist or musicians right now to
We could all agree with that.
get taken seriously, I guess. You know what I mean?
Serious.
And especially coming from, other people, the public, people like you watching, businesses, even, for them to even listen to what we have to say and give us the time of day, it means so much. More than you even realize for you watching it right now, probably. Because, the difficulty and competition and the numbers that are out there right now, as far as bands go and everything. So we got to give you guys specific shout-outs. We feel that's the least we can do. You know what I'm saying?
That was well put.
Thank you.
Well put.
I had to give them that kind of insight. Why?
So now that they have the foundation,
Okay.
Who
Where are
we
we
gonna-
going for? Where are we going next?
So
That's
who,
right.
who helped us out?
Well, we've been giving people the shouts out, the last couple weeks. You can tune into the last ones. I'm sure we're still in contact with all the people we've been talking about the last couple weeks. We're definitely going to be shouting them out again. But the people that I think we've been neglecting is our good friends right here. Star 7.
that's right.
Boom. Big time help. when
Since
we
the
first
beginning.
started.
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning, since before we had an album. Actually, Anthony designed our album.
He
First
did.
album cover. And as well as, with you together, did our logo and everything. Just been huge help. They were, official sponsors with us for a while, but we're still talking to them on a regular basis. We're still
Great people.
great people, and you should check them out. Star7studio.com.
I believe it's still that. If it's not, you'll see it on the screen right now. So that's
Our merch, everything's come from them. It's been awesome, and we just gotta say thank you to those guys.
yeah.
And also, last time I shouted out a local place, some of you guys might not know, it's been a while. Boba Fusion, local place, big time with the
Huge.
last album. We gotta shout out Boba Fusion.
The,
Thank you guys.
The Box family.
Yeah,
That's not a joke.
Michael and Cheetah.
They're great people too.
Yep. So yeah, anybody else? Anybody online's been hooking us up lately?
Just all the people commenting are still hooking us up
That's
with
right.
fun comments. And
Everybody.
love it.
Everybody out there.
Love it.
And all you guys watching means a lot. And I think we're out of here.
Basically, all we have left to do for this week is to count up all the votes that we were
Oh
running
no,
with
you're right.
for last week.
You're right. That has to be on this video.
It is.
Give me a second.
We're back.
We're back.
All right.
Tallied it up.
Huddle break.
Huddled. We had to get into the Facebook. We had to get into the emails. I had a couple word of mouths. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are on the Facebook.
People are going to be looking at it and be like, I don't see where they got these numbers from. But people have actually came up to us and said,
Yeah.
with their
With
mouths,
their mouths.
they
With their mouths.
let us know.
Is that the plural? Mouths? That doesn't make
They
sense.
let us know that yes, they do want to hear bagpipes
They do want to
featured
hear bagpipes
on our next
featured on
album.
there.
So everyone who said yes,
I
get
think
ready.
We only had like one or two no's.
One said no, but it could work if you did it as a hidden track.
So I subtracted those, like I said. But I also got like a couple people that like literally typed out yay 10 times.
Not copy and paste. You can tell it's not copied and pasted.
No way. It's
wasn't
only 3
Chris.
letters. They went about it.
Yeah, that takes time out of your day.
Anyways, Crisp, we're probably going to get him worked in one of these tracks.
At least.
At least. So that's about it. We wrapped up our practice session.
Just
Wrapping
now.
up the video. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Thank you guys.
Freedom's paid for by time we never get back. Held captive by the shackles in our own habitat. Reactions evoked by only one coming threat. So when you feel the backlash, look back on all